Hey guys, getting ready for our new chapter, section 7.1, really moving along. Now, considering that we only get through pretty close to 11 chapters, that puts us well over the halfway mark. We're doing very, very well. And I would like to spend a little bit of time with you for today doing pronunciation, definition of new vocabulary, and a little bit with some verb conjugations that are what we call stem changing verbs. If you stay tuned, sometime throughout the course of this screencast, there will be an extra credit opportunity. So listen well, pay attention, and if you need to pause at any given point along the way, don't be shy. Hit that space bar or click pause so you can write a few things down if you're trying to get ahead of the game. So let's go ahead and begin. Talking on the telephone. Aló. Hello. De parte de quién? Who's speaking? Diga, it's a great word. It just means talk or say, but it's something that you would say to answer the phone, kind of like the word aló, like when you pick up the phone, aló, you could say diga, which is like saying speak. I don't know, that would seem probably sort of rude in the United States, but in Spain, that is acceptable and okay. La línea, or I'm sorry, está bien is like saying okay. La línea está ocupada. The line is busy. Llamo más tarde. I'll call later. Un momento. One moment, or just a second. ¿Puedo dejar un recado? Can I leave a message? ¿Puedo dejar un recado? Okay. A few other items here. Extending and accepting invitations. El acuario, the aquarium. La boda, the wedding. El campo is the country or countryside. Not to be confused with the country, like the United States is a country. When you're talking about a nation or country, that's the word país. But if you're just talking about a country area versus a city area, you would be referring to el campo. El circo, circus. La ciudad, the city. Claro que sí means of course. And empezar is another word for to begin. It's like the word comenzar. Empezar also means to begin. However, it is an IE stem changer, not an EI stem changer. We're going to work more on stem changers during class. El evento is the event. La fiesta is a party or the party. So a fiesta de aniversario is an anniversary party. A fiesta de cumpleaños is a birthday party. A fiesta de graduación is a graduation party. A fiesta de sorpresa is a surprise party. So anniversary, birthday, graduation, and surprise. El lago is the lake. El lugar is the place. Me gustaría is I would like. Me gustaría. El museo is the museum. So Museo de Antropología is an anthropology museum. Nos gustan means we like. El parque de atracciones is an amusement park. Literal translation, the park of attractions. But we would just say an amusement park. Preferir, again, is an IE stem changer, not an EI stem changer. So, and again, we will work more on those during class. So preferir means to prefer. ¿Quieres asks the question, do you want? Te gustaría is would you like? Te invito means my treat or I invite you. Te invito. El teatro is the theater. Venir is to come or to arrive. So yo vengo más tarde, I'll come later, is how that would sound. El zoológico is the zoo. El zoológico. And that is it for some of your new vocabulary. I'd like to go ahead and show you a few grammar-based items. So we'll be looking at accepting and extending invitations, as well as, and the most important thing you're going to see here in the next couple of slides are some verb conjugations that are what we call stem changers. So let me go ahead and show you this first one. Let me move this just a touch for you so you can see that better. There we are. Okay, so In E to IE stem changing verbs, the letter E in the stem changes to an IE for all forms except for nosotros and vosotros. You've already been working with one E to IE verb, the verb querer. This is something we looked at earlier on in the year. So, for example, quiero is, so querer is to want. So, yo quiero, I want. Tú quieres, you want. Él, ella, usted quiere, he or she wants, or you formal want. Nosotros queremos, we want. Vosotros queréis, you all, informal, want. Ellos, ellas, ustedes quieren, they want, or you all, formal, want. Okay, now here's what's going on. Notice that it has an E in the stem. So it should be quiero, quieres, quiere, queremos, queréis, quieren, but it's not. The E turns into an IE here. So instead of quiero, it's quiero. Instead of quieres, it's quieres. Instead of quiere, it's quiere. And notice that it does that in every situation except for this nosotros form here and this vosotros form here, but not in the ellos, ellas, ustedes form or any of the others. So though that is an example of E to IE stem changing verbs, there's a few of those, like empezar, like preferir, both of which were in your vocab sheet, and we're going to practice those in class a little bit more. Okay, continuing on, this is your only other one. Here's just another example of kind of almost an IE stem changer, but it has a little different, it's also a go verb, okay? So some other verbs that follow the same pattern are preferir, to prefer, empezar, to begin. Another E to IE stem changer is the verb venir, to come. It follows the same pattern as tener. Do you remember any other verbs that have a go ending? You should. It was something we just looked at last week. There were 3 of them that we focused on. So, el verbo tener, to have. Yo tengo, I have. Now notice that this is an IE stem changer, and just like it would normally be, except the fact that it's a go verb. If it weren't, so this is like a double irregular, right? It's a go verb. It's also a bit of a stem changer. It still has all the correct regular endings though, right? O, S, E, hemos, es, en. So there's a lot of ways to look at a verb like tener. But to have, so this would be I have, you have, he or she has, we have, you all have, or they have, if you are generally translating it. Obviously, we'll be practicing this more in class as well, and I hope that that gives you a good preview to what it is we're doing, or explains in case you missed. Now, I will give you one other item since it's about that time. Extra credit. So what I would like for you to do, if you choose to accept this mission, is to take a note card and write 10 sentences, 10 complete sentences that use stem-changing verbs. It can be any of your current stem-changing verbs that were either used as examples in this slide or that you have on your vocab sheet. These are words like tener, querer, preferir, empezar, and so on. Okay, so or venir, which is to come also. You can write any of those out, use them in sentences, 10 total sentences. Now, I only named off 4 or 5 verbs, which means a couple of them you might use in different situations. Make your sentences varied, that is to say they're not all the same structure along the way, but correctly conjugate your stem-changing verbs, and that's what I'll be looking for. If I look at them and they look okay, and you can tell me what they mean if I ask you, then you have a possibility to earn 5 points of extra credit. I hope you choose to accept this assignment. It's a great way to get a start on things. If you have any questions or anything is getting too unclear along the way, let me know. Shoot me an email or come in and let me know during class. That goes the same for parents as well as students. I hope that you're all having a great day. Ciao, hasta luego, y adios.